Alright, hey guys, what is going on? What I'm bringing you guys today is all the kill streaks in Black Ops 2. Right there you just saw the UAV, which shows the enemies on the radar. Right here is the RC car, which you can drive around and then eventually detonate it to destroy somebody in the face, dog. And then, here's the hunter-killer drone. And in the upper, this thing, it's like a freaking paper airplane that somehow explodes. It finds somebody automatically. And in the right hand corner that might be of use to you, it shows the kill streak and the amount of points needed for it. These are mostly in order, but a few of them are out of order. And this is the Guardian right here. This, a lot of people might not know, it kind of stuns and disorients the enemies. See, like that guy right there, he didn't know what he was doing. And yes, this is done in a, what's it called, combat training, but I think you guys would rather see all the kill streaks in use in combat training than in a private match with one other person and you're boosting for it. So that's why me and Mitch did that. And yes, you heard it, me and Mitch. Mitch did have a part in this, and I'm doing all the editing and the commentating, obviously, and Mitch did like the gameplay part of it. He was at my house, and then we thought of the idea, and so he decided to do that to help me out, help us out, and so yeah, he actually did work on this, and this is a very, very long video. It's like 15 minutes long, I think. So it's going to be hard to commentate over it all, but I'll be able to do it. Right here is the sentry gun, which a lot of you probably know. It's like an automatic turret, and it automatically fires stuff. And right here I'm using the Guardian again. Oh, Mitch is, excuse me. And that just kind of helps, you know. Yeah, some of these clips are really, really long, like this one. Per se. And there will be a commentary coming out shortly by me, and it is a very interesting story. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Right here, this thing, the War Machine, it's kind of good, I guess. There's a few benefits to it, and then the downside, I don't really know. It's kind of just weird. As you can see, it has a scope, and it explodes, obviously. You'll see here when he kills someone. So he comes up here and sees, scopes in, and boom! Blows that white trash up, though. Hip fire. No scope. Yeah. And as you can see here, guys, this is an important tip. When you die with the War Machine, you get it back with the ammo, but you don't get all the ammo. You just had the ammo that you died with. So that is a good benefit to having the War Machine. Also, that is the case with the Death Machine, which you will see here shortly. I hope. Yeah, it's right here. 850 points for the Death Machine. I don't know if it's worth it though. I guess because you get it back once you die, it is kind of worth it. As you can see here, yeah, there's 200 bullets in this, and there was 12 in the War Machine. I always get those two mixed up. As you can see, he dies and he gets it back. And you can always switch out, go to your primary, and run faster. And then when you see a bunch of guys, you whip it out. This is prime example right here. Prime example. He ran, killed the guy that was close range, turned the corner, saw some peeps, whipped out the baby, and whipped them in the face, though. Like, I don't even know, though. I don't even know. And then after the Death Machine here, we have the AIDS Machine. I mean, what? No, I didn't say that. I promise. I meant to say the Dragonfire. This thing in combat training is beast, because the enemies don't know how to shoot something down, apparently. In a real public match, this isn't... Oh, it's good. I mean, it kills the enemies pretty good. but it can get shot down very easily. But I guess everything needs a little balance to it. It can't just be, oh, this is almighty powerful, nobody can shoot it down, boom, bam, Moab time. Just kidding, Moabs are in MW3, and nobody likes MW3 because Black Ops is the shat. Yes, it is the poop. Dragonfire, yeah, he just pretty much goes ham. I mean, there were a few times when his aim could be improved, but he has a PS3 and he was using Xbox. So I guess that is a little bit of a, downfall-io. And after the Dragonfire here, coming up, we do indeed have the AGR. Now this thing, I mean, the name is just close to the ACR, which, I mean, you just apparently assume it's going to be freaking overpowered, which it is pretty good. I haven't used it in a public match, but, I mean, it seems pretty good. As you can see, it busts open there. You can have it automatically control and shoot the people. I mean, it doesn't do as well. Or you can control it yourself, and you can shoot machine guns and missiles out of the right and missiles out of the left. And this clip is freaking longer than poop. I'll just sing for you guys. I'll make a song. Oh, you should substitute to mofos because we are awesome, yeah. Everyone loves us because we're awesome. And everyone watching this video should probably hit the subscribe button on top, and then woo! Alright, that was a beautiful song. Should probably throw that. I should probably just make an intro and put that in every single song, just because you guys will love it. Just kidding, I won't do that. But yes, guys, if you're watching this and you haven't subbed already, make sure to. And if you are subbed or if you aren't, make sure to drop a like, because this was a very high effort video. I've already spent like probably an hour or so, maybe even more, on editing, and it took us a while to get the gameplay. And now I'm doing a commentary for like 15 minutes, which isn't easy in itself. So guys, if you could, and if you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like. And if you have any questions or anything that you want to say, just hit that comment button. Well, first you have to type, and then you hit the comment button. And then you go whack it, and then, you go play Black Ops and get all these kill streaks that I'm informing you about because I'm such a nice person. Here, the Orbital VSAT, that is pretty much the Blackbird of Black Ops, or the Advanced UAV of, what's it called? MW3, the crappiest game, and right here he calls in the Stealth Chopper. And this is like a Pavlo of, I think, in MW3. Well, it stays off the radar, and I think that you did that in MW3. I know it did in MW2, but yes, it stays off the radar, so the enemies don't really know where it is unless they look up. And if they look up, they're probably going to die because this thing is ham. It really is pretty decent. Beastly Weastly. Yeah, it's pretty much like an attack, or Pavlo, or whatever you want to call it. It just stays off the radar. That's all it does, really. And it kills people, of course. I mean, what good would a kill streak be if it didn't kill people? Besides, like, the UAV and the Orbital VSAT. I don't even get why they called it that. Like, why couldn't they just call it the Blackbird? But, whatever. And then next here we have the crossbow. Just kidding, that's not a kill streak. That is a weapon. Yes, that's what it's called. Alright, next here though, legit, we do indeed have the escort drone. Now this escort drone is like the AH-6 of Modern Warfare 3. It basically follows you around and kills people for you like an attack helicopter. And then here's the EMP. We got a nice view of that. I mean, EMP, no, that's the Moab. See, as you can see, a couple guys died there, and even more are dying. That is a Moab that goes off. And then It even sends out a seagull flying over the ocean. That doesn't happen without that. So that's a cool little Easter egg we found. LOL. And a good spot right there, guys. If you saw down there, that's a good spot to call in your streaks. Not a lot of people know about that. Not a lot of people know about that. Let me tell you that right about now. It was kind of a surprise when we found it. Kind of just hollering around, and then all of a sudden, boom. Yeah, you shook me all night long. Sorry, guys, I had to sing a little bit. Stupid escort drone is taking so long to freaking... I don't even know what it's trying to do. But yeah, guys, again, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. And right here is the Warthog. Just kidding, it's the Warthog, I believe. It's basically a freaking monster if you just saw that. And it goes back and forth a couple, I think 3 times it happens. It's a couple times, and it's pretty good. I mean, as long as you're on an open map. If you're on a pretty closed map, then it doesn't work very well. But most of the Black Ops 2 maps are pretty well open. I mean, there's a lot of places where you can go inside, but, I mean, there's a lot of places where you can go outside as well. And right here, we have the Lodestar. Now, this thing, if you guys remember the Reaper from MW3, that's what this is, on steroids. It is freaking amazingly bonerific. You just freaking throw down these missiles that go like 578,000 miles per hour. And yes, I calculated that with my mathematical geniusness. Just kidding. I didn't do that because that would be a lot of work. And I don't think it's really possible because you don't really know how far up you are, and you don't really know how big the missile is, so the momentum could not be calculated. Okay, I'm done saying that. But yes, this thing is like the freaking Reaper on steroids. Like, I'm pretty sure it popped a few steroid pills last night, and then it pretty much had a baby. I know it then. But here's the K9 unit, and you guys probably know what this is. It is dogs from Black Ops, or yeah, I think it only been Black Ops. Ugh, excuse me. And they run around and they you saw right there. He pretty much just tackled him and ate him, and then right here they spawn trap the enemies. Look at that. They're just spawn trapping them. Yeah, so that's the dogs, basically. Pretty much hump everything on the map. They run around and as you can see, they jump on them, and you can see a small pelvic thrust in their humping motion, and that pretty much intimidates the enemies to death. They're just kidding. They just pretty much tackle them and bite their faces off and make them bleed, and yeah, that's what it does. And then right here we have the VTOL warship. Now this thing is 1,600 points, but it is freaking worth it if you can get that. You can get at least 10 kills in this thing. You pretty much do work. It's a chopper gunner times 2 with missiles. Yeah, I pretty much just explained it like that. It's good. I should say that. You can just pretty much pick up them quads and all. You can shoot missiles, you can shoot machine guns out of 2 guns, and it's freaking ham, as I've been saying here. I mean, Mitch got well over 10 kills with this thing. I mean, I'm not counting, but he's probably past 10 by now. If you really want to count and tell me in the comments how many kills you got, go for it. But you really don't have to, because I wouldn't do it for somebody. Just kidding. If I really love them, I would. But if I didn't love them, I wouldn't. Next here, we do have the Swarm. Now, this thing is 1,900 points. It is the most expensive, so highest point streak on the market. And it's worth it, though. If you can get this, too, it's worth it. It's like a freaking locust swarm just coming through, and it's like locusts, but with people. It just goes ham on them. And another good thing about this is that they can't be shot down. So it's really, really well worth it. and you'll see her just keep getting kills and kills and kills, and then eventually they go away, but it takes a little bit. So guys, make sure if you guys enjoyed to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, because this was indeed a very high effort video. This took us a long time, probably over an hour to get the gameplay, over an hour of editing, 15 minutes of commentating. It was a witch. But anyways, make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. See y'all!